My child, I have decided to shock you tomorrow, because a woman is doing something behind your back that you can't even imagine. My child, listen to my voice today, for I, the Lord Almighty, have a message for you. A message that will shake the very foundations of what you think you know. Tomorrow, I have decided to shock you, and I want you to prepare your heart and spirit for what is coming. This shock will not be random, and it is not without reason. I am a God of purpose, and I am a God of revelation. A woman is doing something behind your back that you can't even imagine. You may think that you know all who are around you, that you have a grasp on what is happening in your life, but there is something hidden, something concealed from your understanding. You have felt unease in your spirit. You have sensed that something is not quite right, but you have dismissed it, haven't you? You've brushed it off, thinking it's just your imagination, just a fleeting worry. But I, the Lord, know all things, and I see what is happening in the spiritual realm in the places you cannot see. Tomorrow, the veil will be lifted, and what is hidden will be brought into the light. I am the God who sees everything. Nothing is hidden from my sight. I see the hearts of men and women. I see their thoughts, their motives, their actions. Even when they think no one is watching, I am watching. I see the schemes, the plots, the plans that are being carried out in secret. You may be oblivious to it now, but there are conversations, decisions, and actions taking place behind your back that you cannot even imagine. A woman, someone you trust, someone you have allowed into your life, is operating in darkness. Her motives are not pure, her intentions are not aligned with your well-being. She is doing something that is not only deceitful, but is set to derail what I have purposed for you. But do not fear, for I am your God, and I do not allow the plans of the enemy to prosper against my children without my knowledge and without my intervention. Tomorrow you will be shocked, but this shock is not meant to destroy you. This shock is meant to awaken you, to alert you, to bring you into alignment with my truth. I am giving you this message today so that when the moment comes, you will not be overtaken by confusion or despair. Instead, you will remember that I, the Lord, told you this beforehand. The shock is a revelation, not a punishment. I know you may wonder why I would allow such a thing to happen. You may question why this betrayal or deceit has been permitted to unfold in your life. But know this, my child, the shock you are about to experience is not a punishment. It is not because you have failed or because you are unworthy of my protection. No, this shock is a revelation. It is my way of opening your eyes to the truth. For too long you have walked in a state of naivety. For too long you have trusted too easily, without seeking my guidance, without discerning the spirits around you. I am a God who desires truth in the inward parts. I am a God who wants my children to walk in wisdom and understanding. This shock is my gift to you. It is a moment of clarity, a moment where you will see the true nature of those around you. You will see the truth of this woman's actions, and you will be able to make decisions that are based on reality, not on the facade that it has been presented to you. Do not fear the shock. When tomorrow comes, and the revelation is made clear, do not let fear take hold of your heart. Do not allow the enemy to use this moment to bring you into a place of bitterness or anger. Instead, trust in me. Trust that I have allowed this to happen for your good. I am the God who works all things together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. Romans 8:28. Even this, what seems like a betrayal, what seems like a heart-wrenching moment, will be turned for your good. Remember, I am with you in the shock. I am not a distant God watching from afar. I am right there with you, holding you, guiding you, giving you the strength to face what is coming. I have already made provision for you to overcome this. Before the foundation of the world, I knew this day would come, and I have already placed the resources, the people, and the strength you need to walk through it. The enemy's plans will be exposed. The woman who is operating in secret, thinking that her actions are concealed, will be exposed. I, the Lord, will expose the plans of the enemy. For what is done in darkness will always be brought into the light, Luke 8:17. The lies, the deceit, the manipulation, it will all be revealed. The enemy has tried to use this person to disrupt your life, to sow discord, to bring confusion. But I am a God of order, and I will not allow the enemy's schemes to succeed. The shock you will experience is the unveiling of the truth. And while it may be painful at first, while it may catch you off guard, know that it is a necessary part of your journey. You have been praying for breakthrough. You have been asking me for more. But my child, you cannot step into the new season I have for you while holding on to relationships that are based on falsehood. You cannot carry the weight of this betrayal into the future I have planned for you. So I am allowing this shock to sever the ties that need to be severed. I am allowing this revelation to set you free from the chains of deceit that have been holding you back. You are not alone. When the shock comes, and the truth is laid bare, you may feel isolated. You may feel as though the ground beneath you has shifted, and you are standing on shaky ground. But hear me, my beloved, you are not alone. I am with you, and I have placed people in your life who will stand with you through this. You will not walk this path by yourself. The community of believers, the people I have appointed to support you, will be there to lift you up. But do not isolate yourself in the moment of shock. Do not retreat into a place of loneliness. Instead, reach out. Lean on those I have placed in your life for such a time as this. Forgiveness will be your weapon. I know the shock will bring with it a temptation to harbor unforgiveness. When you realize the extent of the deceit, when you see how this woman has acted behind your back, your heart may be tempted to harden. But I, the Lord, call you to a higher way. I call you to forgive, even as I have forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. Forgiveness will be your weapon. It will be the key that unlocks your freedom from the pain of this betrayal. If you hold on to bitterness, it will only serve to imprison you. But if you choose to forgive, you will walk in the fullness of the freedom I have for you. Forgiveness does not mean you allow this person back into a place of trust in your life. Forgiveness does not mean you ignore the consequences of their actions. But forgiveness means you release them into my hands. It means you trust me to deal with them, to bring justice where justice is due, and mercy where mercy is needed. I am a righteous judge, and I will handle this situation in a way that is beyond your understanding. Prepare your heart. So today, my child, prepare your heart. Know that tomorrow will bring a shock, but it will not destroy you. It will be a shock that sets you free. It will be a shock that aligns you with my purposes. It will be a shock that exposes the truth, but in that truth you will find freedom. I am with you. I am your God, I am your protector, and I will see you through this. Tomorrow you will be shocked, but it will be a shock that leads to your breakthrough. Trust in me, for I am the God who knows all, sees all, and works all things for your good. My child, as you prepare for the shock that I have spoken about, I want to take you deeper into my ways, into the manner in which I, the Lord, work in your life and in the lives of those around you. You see, my ways are not like your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, Isaiah 55:8-9. As you walk through this season of revelation, I want you to understand that nothing I do is without reason, and everything I allow is for a divine purpose. I am the God of timing and seasons. One of the first things you must understand is that I operate in divine timing. Everything that happens in your life, every situation, every relationship, every circumstance, is part of a season that I have ordained. I am the God who created time itself, and I am not bound by it as you are. I see the end from the beginning, Isaiah 46:10, and I orchestrate everything to unfold according to my perfect plan. You may wonder why I have allowed certain things to remain hidden until now. Why didn't I reveal the deceit sooner? Why did I wait until this moment to expose what is happening behind your back? My child, understand this: I am not a God of chaos. I do everything in order and with precision. There is a time and a season for everything under heaven, Ecclesiastes 3:1. I have chosen tomorrow as the day of revelation, because it is the appointed time for this truth to come to light. Had I revealed it earlier, you may not have been ready to handle it. Had I delayed it longer, the consequences would have been more severe. You are in a season of transition, and as you move forward into the next phase of your life, I cannot allow you to carry this hidden burden any longer. This shock is timed perfectly according to my will, to set you free from the things that have been working against you in the shadows. Trust my timing, for it is flawless. Even when it feels like things are happening too quickly or too slowly, know that I am never early and never late. I am always right on time. I am the God of revelation. I am a God who reveals mysteries. I do not leave my children in the dark, especially when it concerns their destiny and their future. I am the one who brings light into dark places, Luke 8:17. My nature is to reveal, not to conceal. But understand this: I reveal things at the right time for the right reasons. I expose deception, not to embarrass or destroy, but to heal, to correct, and to bring you into alignment with my truth. The shock you will experience tomorrow is not just about exposing the actions of this woman. It is about exposing the deeper work I am doing in your life. There are things I want you to learn through this revelation. There are spiritual insights and wisdom that I want you to gain. This moment of shock is a divine lesson. I am teaching you to rely on me more deeply, to sharpen your discernment, and to walk with a greater awareness of the spiritual realities around you. You must learn to walk by faith and not by sight, 2 Corinthians 5:7. You must learn to trust that I am always working, even when you cannot see it. I am always moving behind the scenes, orchestrating events, relationships, and circumstances for your good. What is happening tomorrow is part of my plan to strengthen you, to mature you, and to prepare you for what is to come. I am the God who tests the heart. My child, know that I test the hearts of my people. I am not just concerned with outward appearances, I look at the heart, 1 Samuel 16:7. This shock is not only about revealing what is happening behind your back, it is also about revealing the condition of your heart. How will you respond when the truth is laid bare? Will you trust me? Will you lean into my grace and my strength, or will you allow bitterness and anger to take root? This moment of revelation is a test of your heart, a test of your faith. I am refining you just as gold is refined in the fire, 1 Peter 1:7. Through this shock, I am purifying your heart, removing any impurities and strengthening your character. I want you to be a person of integrity, a person who walks in truth, regardless of the circumstances. This is an opportunity for you to grow, to become more like me, and to walk in the fullness of the identity I have given you. Understand this: every trial, every shock, every moment of discomfort is an opportunity for you to become more like me. I do not allow these things to happen to punish you, but to shape you, to mold you, and to bring you into the fullness of who I created you to be. I am the God of breakthrough. I know you've been praying for breakthrough. You've been asking me to move in your life in a powerful way, to open doors, to bring healing, to restore what has been lost. But my child, breakthrough often comes through moments of shock and revelation. You cannot experience the fullness of my breakthrough while you are still tied to things that are holding you back. The shock you will experience tomorrow is a breakthrough. It may not look like it at first. It may feel like a moment of pain, of confusion, of betrayal. But in that very moment, I am breaking the chains that have been keeping you bound. I am severing the ties that have been holding you back from stepping into the new season I have prepared for you. Breakthrough often comes in unexpected ways. It doesn't always look like a miraculous moment of joy and celebration. Sometimes breakthrough looks like a moment of painful truth. But do not mistake the pain for punishment. It is the pain of growth, the pain of stepping out of the old and into the new. I am breaking through the lies, the deception, and the schemes of the enemy in your life. I am bringing you into a place of clarity and freedom. I am the God of restoration. After the shock, after the revelation, comes restoration. I am the God who restores what has been broken. I am the God who heals what has been wounded. When you see the truth tomorrow, when the shock of betrayal is revealed, know that I will not leave you in a place of brokenness. I will restore what has been damaged. You may feel in the immediate aftermath that this revelation will tear apart relationships, that it will leave scars that cannot be healed. But I am the great physician. I heal the brokenhearted and bind up their wounds, Psalm 147:3. I will heal the hurt that comes with this shock. I will restore your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Not only that, but I will restore to you what the enemy has tried to steal. The enemy thought that he could use this woman's actions to derail your life, to steal your peace, and to destroy your future. But I will restore to you everything that has been lost. I will give you double for your trouble, Isaiah 61:7. What the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for your good, Genesis 50:20. I am the God of justice. Do not think that the actions of this woman, or anyone else who has wronged you, will go unnoticed by me. I am a God of justice. I see every wrong, every injustice, every deceitful act, and I will bring justice in my time and in my way. You do not need to take matters into your own hands. You do not need to seek revenge or harbor unforgiveness. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, Romans 12:19. Trust that I will deal with those who have wronged you. Trust that I will bring justice, not just in your situation, but in every area of your life. I am a righteous judge, and I will bring about the right outcomes. Your role is to trust me, to forgive, and to allow me to handle the situation. I am the God who speaks. I have spoken to you today because I love you. I am not a silent God. I speak to my children. I give them direction, wisdom, and revelation. I want you to know that I am always speaking to you. In the midst of the shock, in the midst of the storm, my voice is there. I am the still, small voice that speaks peace to your heart, 1 Kings 19:12. I am the voice of comfort, the voice of truth, the voice of love. As you go through this time of revelation, Continue to listen for my voice. I will guide you step by step. I will give you wisdom for every decision. I will show you the path forward. Do not be afraid of what tomorrow holds, for I am already there. I know what is coming, and I have prepared you for this moment. My plans for you are good. Finally, my child, remember this: my plans for you are good. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This shock, this moment of revelation, is part of my good plan for your life. It is part of the process of bringing you into the fullness of the destiny I have for you. You may not understand everything now. You may not see how this fits into the bigger picture. But trust me. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. Trust that I am leading you into a future that is filled with hope, purpose, and joy. So, child, as tomorrow approaches, prepare your heart. Know that the shock is coming, but also know that I am with you. I have already gone before you, and I will carry you through it. Walk in faith, not in fear. Walk in trust, not in doubt. I am your God, and I love you with an everlasting love. Tomorrow will be a day of shock, but it will also be a day of breakthrough, a day of revelation, and a day of freedom. Trust in me, for I am the God who knows all, sees all, and works all things for your good. Amen.